week. It's the Rams and the Vikings under the lights on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. And so good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. You know, partner, sometimes teams get off to slow starts, and that's the case for these teams we're going to see here. Both under 500. Not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try to get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not trying to panic. We're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but we need to win. We need to get back on these winning trends, because if we want to find ourselves in contention throughout the rest of what's a long NFL season, these early October games, you got to have it.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today, and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike. Because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today.
Oh, they're on him with the fact, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. Darnold now to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's a fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He is in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown Rams. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point from Cardi is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He runs straight ahead with Jones. Here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. Here comes Cooper Kupp and the rest of the LA offense set for this next Rams possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. To the air again, Stafford. He's got his big tight end. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, LA. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Powell now to bring it back. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. They run on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. In motion, it's Jefferson. Up the middle, here's Jones. Not much there. Get this down inside the 40. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. A throw on the run is complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
A run. It's Jones. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense.
And this one is blocked. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. First and 10. Back to throw is Stafford. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. The motion man is Nakua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams extend it to a 21-6 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Throwing, Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Howell now to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The throw on 1st down is Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Darnold to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll run for it, and it's Jones. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Stafford now. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point from Cardi is good. And the Rams tack on one more to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Howell now to bring it back. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Darnold. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. So it's a win here for the Rams. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.